Hello, my name is Colby Ross, and I'll be presenting a makeup design of Seussical the Musical by Lynn Ahrens and Stephen Flaherty. I'll be presenting the characters Cat in the Hat, Maisie LeBird, Gertrude McFuzz, a Grinch, and a Wickersham brother. I proudly represent Troupe 8742. Thank you. First of all, I will be presenting my makeup book, my makeup binder. First off, I have my design statement. In summary, this is talking about the whole show is basically one big think. What I mean by this is how the writer wrote this is the director can make whatever choices they want because JoJo is making this up basically in his head. So for the Cat in the Hat especially, instead of just making him black and white like usual, I can make him more colorful and more bright. And like for the Grinch, I can make him, instead of just the usual Grinch, I can make him more creepy and icky per se, and on and on. Next, I'll be talking about the theme of the show. This very fun show is basically about how Horton says, a person's a person no matter how small. So let's take Gertrude McFuzz, for example, how she might feel insecure or small per se. She's still a person better than anyone else. Next, I'll be talking about the complete research. This is basically talking about how the show came to be. A Toronto producer, Garth Darbsty, came into contact with the rights of Dr. Seuss's books in 1998. He asked the creators of Ragtime and My Favorite Year to convert the books and stories into a musical. This basically brings the famous books Horton Hears the Who, Miss Gertrude McFuzz, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and many more together to make this beautiful musical. And then it talks about how the story goes. My unifying concept is how you can embrace your differences, learning about how to accept yourselves and others' capabilities. I communicate this through the color and sizes of features and variety of animals. Like the monkey, for example, is not just a Wickersham brother, but he is a mandrill. And for the birds, Maisie LeBird and Gertrude McFuzz, they are expressed in how they feel about themselves through the sizes of feathers. For example, Maisie LeBird is very out there and she believes in herself and she's very connected. So she would have bigger feathers and more pronounced, while Gertrude McFuzz is more together and more inside, so her feathers will be very small and have little feature. For the script requirements, there's not much script requirements for the makeup per se because they made it, like I said, one big think, where the animals could be whatever the animals could be, whatever the director decides of that. So that's great, and then I have the scripts there. The techniques used, this is for all of the characters. I put a base of white or lighter foundation, especially for the cat, and I get about a quarter-sized rounded fluffy brush, then use a dabbing motion to apply the colored product. For the cat, I would then use a small brush to brush up the fur-like features. I would start with lighter colors, then move on to darker colors. Then I would add shimmer to the cheekbones to add dimension. Then cover the rest with a transparent matte setting powder to give it a matte finish. For the cat and the Grinch, I would use black lip liner to apply the fake smile to make it bigger. And for the eyes, I would use a pencil-sized fluffy brush to apply the product in circular motion from the tear duct to the eye. And for Maisie, I would use a very thin makeup brush to apply the peacock feather look. And then I would apply the prosthetic to the nose and ears with spirit gum for the cat and Grinch. And then I would have budgetary requirements for this. Let me show you. The cat's ears is $8. The cat's nose is $24.99. The small blue feathers is $3.29 for Gertrude McFuzz. The peacock feathers is $5 for Maisie Bird. The Grinch nose prosthetic is $39, as well as the James Charles palette, the Morphe. The BH Cosmetics Make Me Back to Brazil, the 35 color pressed is $15. And the 16 makeup brushes is $14.99. For sources of inspiration, for Gertrude, I basically applied 3 looks together to make one big look. From these blue feathers-like features into the rainbow, and then I had the eyeshadow. Like I said, the Wickersham is the Mondro, and what I took about this most of all is how Rafiki is also a Mondro. Very bright and colorful creature Rafiki is, but that's not really Wickersham Brother. But the most interesting thing that I found out about Wickersham Brothers is they also eat people, which I thought was very fitting for Wickersham. So I have a very evil Mandrill right there. Next I have is the Grinch. I like these 2 photos the most because it adds the old age type look to the creepy aesthetic, to the eyebrows, brows, and smiling and everything. So I just added those 2 together to get one design. And what I took most for Maisie is these peacock feathers on the eyes, which you'll see. I did that to make her more peacocky and more like I am a peacock. And instead of doing this, I just applied a peacock to the middle here and added peacock feathers to the sides there. For the Cat in the Hat, I had basically the image in my mind before I even started this because I love the Cat in the Hat so much. So I didn't have any inspiration for him because all the inspiration that I can find was just black and white, and I didn't really want that for my cat, especially because it's one big thing. So for the preliminary sketches, I have this for my Wickersham. I wanted to do this beard kind of thing to make him look brown, I guess, but I decided against that later. This is basically the colors that I was going to use, but then I just decided to use blue whenever I stumbled upon the mandrill. Then I raised his eyebrows and covered the old eyebrows with some glue and then covered it over. And then I have that. For the Cat in the Hat, like I said, I had it all pre-drawn and everything. So this is everything with the prosthetic ears and the colors all laid out for you. And then I have a better representation of the cat with the nose prosthetic and the cat eye that I had. For Maisie, I have her just with the eyes just having pointy like that, but then I made her more peacock-like, and then I made this just a peacock. And here's another picture of her eye and how that goes down and this up here. I was going to do that, but then I just decided to go up to one big thing. And this is what I did for Gertrude to apply those 2 photos of the blue feather like here to the rainbow like over there. Then here's a bigger representation of that. And then here is that with all the colors laid out for you. I was going to do this up here with feathers like things up there, but then I decided against that later on. And here's my Grinch. I have it here where you draw a little smile there with black lip liner. And then I have all of the defined features and everything. And then for the makeup plot, all of these creatures and everything are so big and so makeup reliable that you can't really take it off in 5 seconds and then put it back on for a completely different look later. So I just have it all of the characters are of one look throughout the entire show. So I didn't have anything for the makeup plot there. And then next I will be showing y'all the actual characters. First I will be showing y'all the Cat in the Hat. This is all of it with the actual colors and everything. And all of that, so that's there. I'm going from the purple to the red to the blue to make it kind of that whole look, and all of that. And then I will be doing Gertrude McFuzz, which I did all the feather looks there and everything, and then I went into the rainbow, and then I applied the bird nose right there, except there's not a prosthetic, so I'll just be doing that with makeup. So I thought that would be cool. This is the Wickersham brother. Going from the red to the blue to the gray with the red nose, I think would be making him more angry, kind of, but still having him very colorful. And then I raised the eyebrows there. For the Grinch, here's what I was talking about with the outlining the lips with lip liner, and then making the lines up here while making him have old features and making him more icky-like. And then my favorite for this is Maisie LeBird, which I have the peacock feathers there, and then the peacock with the peacock feathers there. And this is just all bright and pink and everything, which I love. And that is it. Thank you.